What you're seeing now is the Levoit OASISMist Smart Cool and Warm Mist Humidifier. This is going to be perfect for a room about up to like 200, 300 to 350 square feet. The tank itself looks like this. So it's completely clear, so you always know how much water level you have remaining. This is where you're going to be adding in your essential oils. So if you have essential oils, this is a pad. Normally you do not want to add the oil into the water directly. How does this work and how do I keep it clean? So this is the humidifier. You have your adjustable caps, so you can adjust these into whichever orientation you want. Now, if I remove the cap itself, this is a top lid design. So all of the steam is coming through here. And if I want to take it out and remove it, I have a handle. That makes life a lot easier. But if I want to just add water, and I'll show you what I mean. If I just want to add water, that's easy. That's easy. I can just add water. I can just add water through the top. I don't need to pick it up and take it to the bathroom or pick up the tank. I'm going to pick up the tank here. So we got the tank off. Two things you probably need. You have a filter here. So this is where the warm mist is going to be produced. And there's a filter there that's collecting hard water. So that's a filter for hard water. Those are replaceable. So much easier to clean here. I like how they have a lid and then it kind of just locks into place. Once you place it back, your unit is back to functioning. And you can set it either at 1, 2, 3 levels in terms of your output. You can set it with the warm mist. So that's 3 levels of warm mist. You do need to wait for that to heat up. So you hear it heating up. It can increase the humidity inside of a room from about 10 to 15% within about 15 minutes. And that means if you set this in a smaller room, let's say a 200 square foot room, and then you're at 25 and you set your limit at 30% on the app, well, once it gets there, it'll probably take about 15 minutes to get there, and then it's going to turn itself off and then readjust itself later. You leave your hand here, you don't want it's warm, so it's definitely heating up. And you can see how strong the output is on warm mist. It has a stronger, in my opinion, output on warm mist than even the Levoit 600S when you have them side by side in use. It also has the more modern design. You can turn off and adjust this so the light itself will time out and then it'll turn itself off. Even though it's operating, the lights are off, which means when you're sleeping with it, there's no lights coming through. So let me walk you through how easy it is to set up your Levoits. It's so simple. All you gotta do is open up the VSync app. And this is gonna be your VSync app. Inside of your VSync app is gonna be the interface. Now on the same interface here, you'll have direct access to all of your menus. And that means that you have access to all of the humidifiers or other VSync products from Levoit or Cosari. I have the same interface, but it has a few different features. Let's show you what I mean. Let's turn it on. So on the graph today, it has a chart that's going to be showcasing to you what the humidity is inside of the room it's in. So you can get all that information. You can also go to previous days in case you ever have that stored. So that's going to save all your humidity data all in one place. Second, if I wanted to have more controls, I can just turn it on, and then that's going to be turning on our cool mist. Our display is off, but I can return on our display. So if we just set it on auto, it has turned on the display. If I set it on sleep mode, it's still going to be pushing out a lot of humidity. It's just that it's going to be turning off the lights. So there's not a big difference in terms of sleep. It just really turns off the lights on your console. You can also set it on manual. The great thing about manual versus here on your unit, you get about 3 levels. So you get 1, 2, 3. So you have 3 settings for warm mist. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 levels for your cool mist. If I want to again turn off all the lights, I can. I put it on sleep. Now the great thing is that you just have a little light for sleep, and then it's going to turn everything off. There's no little light that's going to indicate that it's warm, but this is going to be starting to heat up and now start inputting or start misting out warm mist. It takes about 2 to 5 minutes depending on how quickly or what setting you have the warm mist on, but it does come out pretty fast. And the warm mist is not going to be like singeing hot, but it will get pretty warm. Similar to your 200S, you can just set the time. So let's just say I want to turn it on every day at 12:45 p.m. It's going to have a alarm, pretty much similar to your alarm, where it's going to turn itself on or off every 12:45 p.m. You can just turn that off if you so opt to. And you have your timer here. The timer works just as before, so you can just have it run for a specific amount of time. And here you have your voice commands. So voice commands, you can have it turn on the humidifier, turn off the humidifier. You can set it from cool to high. You can turn on the light, or you can turn off the light. You can turn on and off the display. You can adjust the target humidity. You can put the humidifier to sleep, and you can increase humidifier warm. So this has its own command. If you want to just use it as a warm mist humidifier, you just have to let it know increase humidifier warm or decrease humidifier warm, which is separate from increasing your humidifier level. You have your plants, and if you want to see your plants, you can just decide, let's say you have some foliage plants. We're going to do the fiddle leaf fig. This is a very popular plant. I'm going to put that also in the bedroom. You can set the name, you can set the photo. It's added it to our bedroom. And if I go to my plants and I look at the bedroom, it's going to have my plants now. It's going to say relative recommended humidity should be 55%, because the fiddle leaf doesn't require, such a high level of humidity. It requires 40 to 60, while the ivy requires 50 to 75. It also records when you watered it, so it's kind of like a diary for your plant. And those are pretty much all the basic features outside of the smart scenes. So smart scenes, we can set it to be relative, to turn on when it's below 40%, and we want it to stop when it's above 50%. So you have your smart scenes there. I've already added mine, so it will automatically turn itself on and off. But quite honestly, this is just a really easy to use humidifier. The OasisMist with the warm mist, it heats up fast, it's easy to clean, and with the smart Wi-Fi app, makes it one of the best choices, in my opinion, for a warm mist, cool mist, top fill, aromatherapy humidifier. 4-liter tank, can last up to 2 to 3 nights on just one single tank. Easy to clean and looks very good type of humidifier. That's why I like it. That's why I recommend it. And that's why, even compared to the 200S, the output is still higher while also giving you the warm mist function. So this is what you get. Pick wisely. I'll catch you next time. This is David with the French Glow signing off. Bye, bye, bye.